Alright, this is Nakeem.
I'm Evan,
And I'm Garnick.
and we're here to talk to you today about which is better, Xbox 360 or PlayStation 3.
Now, we're not going to say which one we like more. We're just going to have some opinions, and yeah.
Some hard cold facts.
Let's start with you, Evan.
All
So
right.
which one do you think is better?
I
Xbox?
prefer Xbox 360 mainly because I love the game library, and I like how it has a safer system. It doesn't get hacked a lot, and it's just in a lot better system because it doesn't overheat. It's more durable, and it has a lot more memory than that.
I agree with Evan. But the only thing about the PlayStation is that when you... No, free internet. So you don't have to buy internet like on Xbox 360. You already have the internet, so like if you want to search for something on the web, anything like that. But on Xbox 360, you have to buy
Xbox Live Gold, and that costs
like about
$60
$7.
Yeah, about $60.
a year.
Buy
You can-
the wireless, and then you have to buy the wireless or the Ethernet cable. And the wireless is like $60, and the Ethernet is like $15. But the wireless you can take anywhere, of course.
And when you buy the Xbox Live card, it's $60 when you pay, and every single year it's also $60, so it's pretty cheap each year.
Okay, but we're not only going to say what's good about Xbox and what's bad about PlayStation. I do have some good things about PlayStation. My uncle has one, and I like their game variety too. I enjoy Uncharted and Infamous and all of their game choices. And like Nakeem said, they have free internet, free online play.
The graphics too. I've heard from a lot of other people that the graphics for
Yeah.
the PlayStation are good.
Of course, it also depends on what TV you're using because your TV could have terrible quality where another one could have great quality, but either way, it's a good investment for both in different ways.
And the PlayStation costs a little bit less than the Xbox 360.
Yeah, I agree. And you don't have to worry about buying your 4 gig Xbox and then having to buy a $150 hard drive. It all comes in one.
But there's also another thing I like about the Xbox. Xbox, there's this little attachment that you can add on the top, as you can't add like memory to the PlayStation a lot, like not a lot of memory. If you're gonna add like 4 gigabytes or that kind of stuff. If you want to add like 32,
There's also
it's good to get an Xbox.
There's also tiny little memory cards too for the Xbox. You can just put them in front of the Xbox, and you have pretty good memory. But it also does depend on your Xbox.
And the controllers.
Yeah, the controllers.
I like the Xbox because
I
they
love
use
the
your
setup.
full hand.
And your hands just, as you grab it, you know that your hand contours to it. Whereas you're not playing PlayStation with both your thumbs down there and your just hand contours to it. And I have another thing that I know a lot of people like, it's the Kinect. The Kinect is a very enjoying part add-on, I guess. I have it, I got it for Christmas, and I really enjoy
too.
it. I love being able to move around and having all the voice command and all that.
It's like the Wii, but better.
Exactly. All right. Well,
That's not all. Let's just keep on.
yeah. Well,
The vibration too. The vibration
Oh,
to the Xbox controllers, it makes it kind of seem like real, cause like when it doesn't vibrate, you can't like. There's no sound in shooting, or there's no sound like you're.
it's just not real.
So if you like playing
For
racing,
shooting games, like let's say racing, and let's say you just bump into another car, it vibrates. But if it didn't vibrate, it's not that much fun, because then you wouldn't actually feel like you bumped into a car.
and sometimes it just builds up the excitement because you feel like at a shooting game or anything, it's vibrating a lot. You know that your health is going down. So
Yeah.
like if you're playing a game like Modern Warfare 3, it's really helpful. Or
So like
any
it's
game,
vibrating, and you know that you have to do something, which makes you excited. You're like, come on, because it's vibrating, and like your health is going
But
down.
I will tell you guys one thing that I do like about the PlayStation controllers is it doesn't take a battery. That's
Oh,
the
yeah.
one good thing is that.
But the Xbox 360 does take a battery too. It has this add-on part.
Well, yeah, but you have to buy that separate. At least the good
No.
thing with the PlayStation is that it comes on one. You don't have to have the battery.
But you have to have the charger.
That's true, but it's a simple little cord. So
It's also kind of like that for the Xbox too. It's like the this wire that connects to this tiny little stand, and then you have to take the battery part, the back part off the Xbox controller, and then you gotta like click
Yeah,
it
You don't have
into
to
it.
take the back part.
Well, yeah, they do have the port in the top too.
And you have to put it into the charger, and it's really easy.
Yeah, it is. That's true. I'm pointing out that it's just easy with the PlayStation.
Something good about the Xbox and the PlayStation that they both have in common is the amount of controllers.
Exactly.
Because they both have 4 controllers, which means like you can have like a lot of fun. You can play with your friends, and like just like some Xboxes you can buy with 1 control, 2 controllers.
And that reminds me, it's not just 4 controllers, period. It could be, if you're playing Xbox Live or PlayStation for free, you could go up to like, how many players, like 32? If you're playing
a party, exactly. But another thing I wanted to point out is that well, we already said that the gaming library and stuff, but I like the controller scheme of the Xbox better because I like the I like the
like color, because like the PlayStation is like it's all black.
yellow and black, but has more color and just more. I would say
durable.
it has a lot more simple controls, even though they still have the same amount of buttons. It's more simple.
Like it fits your whole hand. The PlayStation is skinny. It's good for travel, but it's skinny as I do not know what. Like
Yeah.
it's just like
All right. Yeah.
And
Well,
there's also new Xboxes, like for example, the
but there is
the
new
one where you have to
PlayStations
just
too.
touch it. Like for example, you can just touch it and turn it on.
Oh, you want to know something good with the Kinect? You can also say like turn off Xbox 360 from a distance, and it'll turn off.
Exactly.
And another thing that's pretty cool about the Xbox that's not also that the PlayStation, with the PlayStation, is that when you turn the Xbox controller on, you don't have to be at the Xbox game system and turn it on, because when you turn the controller on, if your controller is connected to your Xbox, when you turn your controller on, your Xbox automatically turns on too.
And he brings me to another point where you can share controllers. Like my friend, he used to have a second controller, but the second controller isn't good. So I always bring my controller, and I can sync my controller to his. That way, when I turn it on, I can play on his, where you can't do that with PlayStation.
Yeah, it takes a couple of minutes, but it's worth the time.
For Xbox players, if you want to take your controller to someone's house and it's connected to your Xbox, don't do that, because it's not going to work. You need to buy a separate controller
Actually,
to take
it
it
will. There's this
to
button.
someone else's
it's
house.
like a wireless button. If you like turn it like this, and there's
Yeah,
also
on the
one
top.
on the Xbox where like
Where
it's at the
you
bottom
sync
next to
it.
the power button.
Yeah.
Oh, that's another
So
good
it'll
point. So
search.
now